Capricorn, Spirit just had me on a wild ride. A wild tarot ride. Okay, so, Capricorn, I'm so happy to meet you here. Before we get into it, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right, let's get into the feeling of the energy here. I'm getting that we're transitioning into a new space, okay? Maybe discovering something new, something along those lines. Maybe getting into something new, discovering something new. Maybe getting back in touch with something. There's some sort of transitionary period that I'm feeling here for us, okay, Capricorn? Okay. I'm getting the sense here that we may be feeling a sense of disappointment because of how somebody's behavior, I'm hearing, turned out, okay? Maybe we felt like they were in less of a mature place than we hoped them to be. And I think we're being called right now to move away from a situation. I'm looking at the Lovers here. It may also be time to recognize that we're ready to move on from something too. Maybe this is something that we're still processing our feelings about, okay? And we're being guided right now in a direction where maybe it's time to do things independently, okay? Maybe it's time to work on a sense of inner conflict that we're feeling about maybe our femininity, maybe us stepping into our power, maybe something going on with our confidence as well. I'm seeing somewhat of an inner conflict here that we're having, okay? I'm getting something about self-esteem too, something we need to work on. And when I speak on femininity, masculinity, this is describing elements in every human, not just a particular gender if one identifies with a gender in particular, okay? I'm seeing us also working on recognizing like where we're being guided as far as like where our heart is leading us to, okay? And now I'm looking at, okay, I'm seeing that there's going to be a big shift and a big change upcoming for us, something that we're not yet aware of, okay? But I'm getting a sense of channeling this in a way where it's like you may feel that something's coming up, that something is going, I'm hearing something about undertaking. You may feel bubbling up that you're going to be moved into a different place. You're going to be assuming a certain type of transition. And I'm getting that it's because this is something that's coming up, okay? Even though we may not perceptively in a 3D way be able to sense this, it's like when you get in touch with your feelings, you're sensing this, I'm getting, okay? I'm looking at Spirit leading something out for us. Maybe guiding us in a, I'm hearing more sufficient direction, okay? A place where we want to be going. A place where we're going to feel happiness. I'm looking at a celebration. We may have a reunion with friends coming up. Maybe some sort of get-together. This can also be us feeling like we're getting in touch with communications with our spirit guides as well. I'm seeing us working on something, so maybe this is about getting in touch with our spirit guides in a way where we feel like we're more connected, okay? I'm hearing on a spiritual level. An opportunity that we're working for. Something with our gifts, something with embracing our gifts, something we want to see come to fruition, okay? Something that we're working towards. We also may be hoping that a particular type of opportunity is manifesting for us. I'm seeing that. I'm hearing something about hopes and dreams. All right. There may be a strong sense of, I'm hearing conflict, confusion that we're feeling, okay? Maybe about our feelings in general. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups pop up, which is about maybe feeling overwhelmed by so many different opportunities, options. I'm hearing possibilities. And then I'm looking at the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is about feeling what you're feeling and managing what you're feeling, okay? So it's like anything can be happening, anything can be going on, and we do not ignore the feelings that we feel. We validate them and then move through that energy. I'm hearing from a conscious place of awareness is what I'm hearing, okay? This is how we get in touch with our High Priestess energy. I'm looking at our intuition on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing leading us through. All right. There may even be an offer from our higher selves that we're receiving, okay? It's like something being handed to your High Priestess energy here. Okay. I'm getting as well that in more of a 3D manner, there may be somebody coming in that is in touch with their intuition. I'm hearing to a magnetic degree, something like that. Somebody that we trust their intuition with, that's going to be helping us out with something. I'm looking at a tower coming down. Our intuition may even be telling us about an offer, an opportunity that's coming through for us. I'm looking at Pisces and the tower popping out, and now I'm looking at the King of Wands. I'm getting, again, a big transitionary period that we're moving through. I'm seeing, like, something may be coming down. I'm getting something about, like, with the third eye here. It's almost like the lens gets cleaned and you can see out of it clearly. And it's like you are going to be perceiving something maybe that you hadn't been able to perceive before. And I'm seeing that there may be a person in our lives. This can be a job. This can be a person. This can be a frequency. Something that we kind of need to, I'm hearing something about shift. I'm hearing directives. Something that we need to like change our perspective of. And there also may be something manifesting in regard to our intuition that, that we're not expecting, but that we're going to be able to, I'm here, use. Okay, so maybe something that, maybe a gift, something like that, that becomes available to us that was not available to us before. I'm getting something of that sentiment, okay? I'm hearing Pisces very strongly here. And now I'm looking at the sun coming out. It's like there's something really huge being illuminated for you. I'm hearing about the balance of life. I'm hearing something about shift, something about flow. You may even be getting a sense, too, of, like, there may be a situation, okay, that you feel like you're being guided to do something about, maybe to speak out about something, maybe to bring something to light. I'm seeing something going on with that, okay? I'm looking at a soul contract. This can be somebody we have a history with, okay? This can be something from lifetimes as well. It's like something that comes to light. I'm hearing that you're not expecting. I'm looking at a karmic test on the bottom. You may even be guided right now to be setting boundaries with somebody that you have a history with because something comes to light, okay? That you needed to see, I'm getting. We may be feeling called to end something with somebody, okay? I'm getting because it's out of balance. This is where the big shift is coming from. As I was saying before in the beginning, sensing that big shift that's going to be coming up for us. This has to do with whatever this interpersonal dynamic is because we are being put back in alignment on our track, okay? I'm getting that there could have been like a big karmic test that we were going through, right, with somebody. And it comes down to it now where it's all about value, how we value ourselves. I'm hearing in this space and about putting, bringing a final end to something that, something was a cycle that felt painful to us. And I'm seeing that this is part of our, I'm hearing transitionary process to put us in alignment and get us connected. I'm looking at Scorpio here and I'm hearing Pisces again so strongly. I'm looking at Aquarius. I'm also looking at Leo and Libra. I'm getting the fact that, I'm getting that what we truly want is going to be a sense of harmony that maybe we may not be feeling right now, we may not be seeing right now, but something that we're striving towards, okay? It's like you want to feel like a relationship is balanced for you, but it feels a bit, I'm hearing off kilter right now, okay? But this is what we're striving for, I'm hearing nonetheless. We may be being guided right now to pull back, kind of reorient ourselves in regard to what we want to see. I'm hearing something about a predisposition. Something's going to be balancing out. This could be something that we put into action, okay? And it's going to help further us with the progress that we're making, okay? Especially about not renegotiating offers here, I'm getting, okay? Because somebody, we may be in our heads about this. Somebody may be like returning to a degree, something like that. We may be in our heads about this, but I'm getting that it's about really setting the boundaries that we need to be setting right now and advocating for ourselves and being like, well, this doesn't feel equal to me, or this is what I'm looking for, and being really firm in that and really freeing yourself from the mind space. And also, I'm getting this whole notion about we can always have ideals about how relationships will go, what people will do with their energy, how things will manifest. However, behavior is always what we should be taking our information from, regardless of like what somebody's saying to us. It's all about, I'm hearing putting your money where your mouth is. It's all about how somebody's behavior manifests. And if their behavior is coming across in a way where we don't feel respected and supported by it, it's something that we need to move away from. And I'm seeing that we may have really been in a situation where we thought we had maybe found a partner, a situation, I'm hearing a company too for some of us, that we thought we were going to feel happy within, but I'm getting that we really weren't. I'm seeing like a sense of hurt that we were feeling from this, maybe a sense of disappointment too. I'm hearing overall dissatisfaction. And it's like this vision that we have of like what could be is something that we need to let go of, because it's not how it was turning out, and it's time to release this. And in releasing this, I'm getting that this is a big decision we need to make and something we've been resisting making a decision on, but it's time to release whatever this is, okay? And this is ultimately how we follow our intuition to find where we're actually going to be happy. I'm hearing where we realize that. I'm hearing, and all of these lessons manifested for a reason. They provided us with tools that we needed to further our insight into ourselves, and also what we need to heal, what we've been called to heal. I'm hearing what we signed up to heal. And I'm seeing that it's ready for, this situation is ready for us to assess and make a decision. I'm getting like a really big energy of stagnation here, where it's like you're holding on to something so tight, but it's really come time to release this, okay? I'm getting that this is all a karmic test for us, both to step into our power and also potentially release a masculine figure in our lives. And masculine is not specific to any particular gender, if one identifies with a gender, okay? It's just talking about, I'm hearing the description of energy. I'm seeing too that as we further down, it's like once you make the decision that you need to make in assessing this situation, I'm hearing, and reassessing what you need to do here. Once we get past that point where we're not making a decision and we do make a decision, something much better for us, a much better fit is going to be coming through for us, okay? Coming towards us. And it's like, you're going to know about this thing when it comes through too. I'm getting something about recognizing. I'm seeing that we're being guided to do shadow work here. Okay, so I'm getting very strongly that Spirit is guiding us to, I'm hearing start a new chapter. There's some sort of shadow work that we're strongly being urged to do right now. This is about like understanding where we don't show up for ourselves ultimately and how we can show up for ourselves. I'm hearing something about being the nurturing parent for ourselves, okay? Like learning to alchemize the things that go on, these situations that we face. I'm hearing something about these experiences that that we move through, okay? And I'm getting too that this is going to help us with finding our voice in a situation, maybe learning better how to advocate for ourselves and communicate in a way that that we're ascending in regard to our ability to communicate, okay? We're transitioning through something. It's like, in order to get better at something, we have to learn lessons and go through like trial periods as far as us gaining a better sense of how to do something that we feel like fits for us, especially in like advocating for ourselves or for others, especially communicating our needs. I'm getting this strongly. Communicating our needs, communicating what's ideal for us, and also what we don't like in situations and what doesn't feel okay with us, okay? All right, Capricorn, we're going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.